we find ourselves not amidst the typical fuselage layout, but within the gigantic metal shell of the Chinook, a rotorcraft recognized globally for its distinctive tandem propeller configuration. This aerial carriage, a pillar of tactical logistics for the United States military, offers a distinct embarkation methodology for its passengers, the wide stern portal, informally dubbed the Tailgate. This particular mission, a requisite competency exercise, requires expert navigation and precise execution, setting it apart from any usual static line descent. It represents a crucial capability test for the ground forces, affirming their capability for swift vertical deployment into complex operational zones. The initial procedure demands utmost diligence. Each parachutist must undergo rigorous scrutiny. Their personal lowering system, the T-11 model, featuring its square, stabilized canopy design, is examined meticulously. Every fastening clip, every harness strap, and every fabric fold is checked. This ritual of verification eliminates potential catastrophic faults before the aerial journey commences. Such vigilance is the cornerstone of aviation safety protocol. The personnel carry a significant aggregate mass. Their survival rucksacks, communications units, and individual armament all contribute to the collective burden. This density demands heightened physical management during the departure sequence. The jump supervisors, veteran personnel whose personal records include numerous prior aerial descents, move with professional quickness along the seating rows. They offer final, silent confirmation via a sharp, distinct stroke to the individual shoulder, acknowledging proper preparedness. The command to power up is given. The enormous dual propellers begin their rotational cycle, generating a phenomenal, throbbing acoustic volume inside the cabin space. The structure trembles, resonating with the immense mechanical force required to overcome inertia and elevate its substantial dimensions. As the machine climbs, the geographic panorama below recedes, becoming a topographical map of ridges, ravines, and woodlands, the rugged wilderness where these troops must operate. The destination is the designated reception ground, a clear demarcation within the dense woodland known as the drop area. The primary indicator changes. The crimson notification lamp illuminates. This is the get ready signal. In unison, the passengers rise. They move to connect their individual withdrawal cords to the primary retention rope suspended horizontally across the compartment's ceiling. This link is the fundamental guarantee. It extracts the parachute from its housing upon separation from the vehicle. They are now committed. The vast rear aperture descends, opening the compartment to the rushing outside atmosphere. A furious current of pressurized air engulfs the area, instantaneously chilling the environment. The exposed aperture creates a truly unique vista of the immense drop from altitude, a sweeping, intimidating panorama not experienced through a constrained side entry. The lead jump supervisor verifies external parameters, wind velocity and drift vector, and secures his own safety anchor. He pivots to face the queued line of personnel. The signal indicator switches from crimson to emerald. His forceful declaration cuts through the turbine racket. Leave! The first person thrusts himself into the atmosphere without delay. The required method here is an aggressive, powerful stride, ensuring maximal separation from the airship's profile. Exiting the Chinook's rear necessitates a specific physical posture due to the lower, wider platform, requiring determined projection to avoid contact with the descending frame edges or the craft's turbine nacelle. The subsequent individuals follow in swift succession, a chain of figures vanishing into the upper atmosphere above the terrain. The instantaneous sensation for the outgoing individual is sheer plummeting, a moment of vertical velocity coupled with the overwhelming air blast. For a fragile second, there is solely the overwhelming feeling of dropping toward the terrestrial globe. Then occurs the definite, strong reversal of momentum. The withdrawal cord reaches its terminal length. activating the primary canopy's extraction from its protective container. A distinctive, loud sound of fabric tearing the atmosphere signals success. The resulting forceful slowdown impacts the body against the retention bands of the safety harness. This profound shock is the assurance. It verifies the proper opening of the massive rectangular wing overhead. High above, the fabricated wing catches the air mass and stabilizes. The sudden conversion from uncontrolled acceleration to governed descent is a massive relief. The soldier is now held safely aloft, a tiny silhouette suspended beneath a huge panel of synthetic material. The visual perspective shifts entirely. The external sphere becomes quiet, disturbed only by the gentle friction sound of the air moving over the nylon. Below, the mountain summits appear vast and indifferent, patterned in deep shades of forest green and shadowed depressions. The urgent focus shifts from aerial dynamics to precise positional control. The troop must rapidly determine his placement relative to the established reception ground. Directing the rectangular sail requires sophisticated manipulation of the control lines, the toggles, to influence drift direction and vertical path. Their objective is the open, marked expanse, seeking to avoid the severe risk presented by the heavy, impenetrable woodlands surrounding the landing target. This complex topography creates severe complications for normal ground arrival. Wind streams here are unpredictable, changing suddenly due to heat currents and land interaction. What appears placid high up might be violent and turbulent near the surface level. Adept corrections are demanded, preempting shifts in air currents that might pull the descent platform off course, or, detrimentally, induce an abrupt collapse. As the ground plane approaches rapidly, the final concentration returns to perfecting the ground impact maneuver, GIM, a mandatory sequence designed to distribute the kinetic pulse of arrival safely. Feet joined, knees slightly flexed, absorbing the dynamic impulse across the lower leg, upper leg, pelvis, and shoulder girdle. This exact procedure is necessary for preserving structural integrity. Upon connecting with the ground, the sequence is not concluded. The individual must perform a vital post-arrival task, quickly subduing the massive sail. Failure to do this permits the atmosphere to engage the fabric, causing the soldier to be dragged painfully and uncontrollably across the meadow surface. The shroud filaments are gathered, the canopy restrained, converting the aerial apparatus back into manageable gear. The final meeting point is near a boundary identification marker, a predetermined location where transportation units await. The successful completion of the deployment sequence merely initiates the next major undertaking: immediate transition into operational movement through the wilderness. The troops reform their tactical formation, securing their personal weapons and navigating their prescribed compass reading toward the general assembly point. This entire sequence, from the supervisor's command to the final packing of the lowered sail, is a compact, high-tension performance of perfected individual expertise. The Chinook drop is more than just a qualification. It is a serious evaluation of mental fortitude, exact execution, and adherence to complex directives under extreme pressure. It is a signature accomplishment, distinguishing these personnel as true masters of vertical entry into any operational zone. Their successful completion today secures their capacity to deploy anywhere, instantly, regardless of the surrounding environmental difficulty or the aerial delivery vehicle employed. If you like educational video like this very one, subscribe for more, and share this video with someone you love.